Good morning, folks. Let's take a look at the last day on our star, but let's begin in 131 angstroms. The flash of a long-duration M2 class solar flare that came from the departing sunspot group now that it has turned away from Earth. In both 304 and 193 angstroms, we can see a substantial CME produced from the high-energy surge. The growth of umbral magnetic fields in the wake of the eruption further indicates that a powerful CME has occurred, and the SOHO coronagraphs confirm. It was a very solid ejection with most of the particles heading ahead of Earth's orbit to the right there. It will miss Earth. The D region absorption prediction was a terrific way to watch the event. The X-ray energy from solar flares hits the noon position and spreads around the south because that pole is more tilted towards the sun this time of year. Radio blackout conditions persisted throughout the peak of the flare event, right over the Earth spots in the West Pacific, which is not at all a coincidence. But of course, you should also be noticing polar readings building after the radio blackout begins to fade. What you're seeing there is polar bombardment by solar radiation. Surged by the flare in CME, it came along the interplanetary magnetic field portal connecting Earth and Sun. The high-energy proton surge should wane today as long as no more eruptions occur, but as is, we did hit radiation storm conditions at Earth last night. Updates coming as needed. Let's go to the sunspots. We see the northern and southern replacements for that departed grouping down south. Still going to need another day or two for proper magnetic analysis, but they do look small and without too much complexity. The solar wind remains above average intensity, but the impact portion of the CME shockwaves is over now, and the magnetic storm is waning away. We are still expecting more impacts in the solar wind, however, due to the streams set forth by these coronal holes. Magnetic fields on the sun may be blocking the north, however, maybe trying to save the Earth-directed portion of their streams for that southern extension below the equator. Couple weather stories that everyone else forgot due to the one-sided media reporting on warming. Turkey with a snowstorm that decided to venture even further south to Lebanon and Israel. Egypt already saw snow this year, and after a 2013 snowstorm that was the first in 100 years. Folks, we are just a few weeks from our last conference here, observing the Frontier Phoenix. All Pittsburgh presentations have now been added for members at suspiciousobservers.org, and if you are at all able to come out to the Observers event, it will be worth it. Also, folks, today is Saturday, so the first fly on the wall of 2016 is coming in just a few hours. We've got pressure and radar, followed by shots of our star to close. It's 5:55 a.m. Eastern Time, and that's the news. Eyes open. No fear. Be safe, everyone.